people that applied for it. We were one of the 8 that got it from the State Department, and we're real proud of that.
What all will you do with that, Mr. President?
That will allow us to bring any student that would want to come out there. We would like it to see, kind of tap into our advanced students. Say an advanced student wanted to take a course in engineering, they could come out there and they could take a pre-course in engineering, say from the University of Michigan at no cost to them, and at the same time they could go around and do engineering applied, or go into a construction class where Mr. Howard can actually apply construction one time, take college course, or you can go back and you can remediate. If a child has missed in English, they can go and take it up, or if they need to take a Spanish, or they need to take a foreign language, they'll be able to do that out there. We'll have access for them.
Is this the ag departments at Fruitdale and Leroy through your?
It's the Family and Consumer Science and the business at Leroy. It's the Ag and Family Consumer Science at Leroy, and it's drafting and carpentry at the Career Tech Center. Those are the 6 that we'll do business industry certification for this year.
So what were certified in? I've got confused on what was and what wasn't.
Everyone's certified. You just have to recertify every 5 years.
Okay.
Every 5 years, you have to come back in, and they sit down and they bring a team in. There'll be one person from the State Department. There'll be one educator in your field that is not in county, and then there will be 3 to 5 business people that are familiar with your business. They'll come in and they'll look at your facilities. They'll look at your equipment. They'll make recommendations on new equipment, new facilities, and you have to meet minimum standards in order to get it. But you have to redo it every 5 years.
This year
So
just happened to be Fruitdale.
Just happened to roll around this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who was recertified?
Recertified is Fruitdale and Leroy.
Okay.
The Ag Science at Leroy was recertified. They won't be up for 4 years, and Fruitdale. We had had some things we had to correct at Fruitdale, but they've been corrected. And this is good. This really is good. Some people get up and think that, the day that the state person comes down, hopefully they're clear. But if there really are some concerns, this gives us time to actually sit down and work on them and use some of our Perkins funds that we get to correct those. It really is a good thing.
All the other schools already certified, just not time for research.
Okay.
Oh, everyone's certified.
Okay.
Everyone has certification. This is just recertification.
What
All of
about,
our,
what about the business department in these schools? Why can't they become vocationalized, all of them?
they can. We just never have.
You wanna work on that? Look at it, just look at it. It would be good,
Also, if you have not heard by now, then you probably had your head stuck in the sand somewhere. We've been hit with 7.5% flow rate. That's on top of 11% from last year. So if there was a bright side, at least the governor went ahead and declared 7.5% now, and not waiting until the middle of the year. Now Larry may disagree with me on that, but I see it as the only bright spot about the whole thing, and I'm gonna let Larry comment on that, tell you just what that means for Washington County.
Well, I really wish that we'd known a little bit earlier. Then when we did our budget, we had 3 projections. You remember we had a 6, a 9, and an 11. We had the 11 because it's where we are right now. Tim said there is some good news. It's not as bad as it was last year. It's 7.5, a little bit worse than the best case scenario that we had first anticipated. It means about approximately 1.4 to us. We have not received any additional state allocation or revised state allocations yet. Nor have we received at this point any guidance as to what direction they want us to go. Probably 1 or 2 things will happen. Number one, we'll probably be getting shortly now the revised allocations. Either they will not approve the original budget, let us make changes to the original, or they will require us to do an amendment as soon as possible. We're in the process of finishing financial statements now. So, we will, you know, make whatever, adjustment that they want made, we will do that and do it in a timely manner. Some of you may have heard the news that I heard last night. There was an interview with the Mobile County people, and Superintendent indicated it was 7.5, but he had expected probably another 1 to 1.5% more to be declared in the later. We've heard, you know, 8.5% in the last few days. Maybe it won't be the 7.5. Maybe it would be less, but more than likely, we're going to be looking anywhere between 7.5 and 8.5 before this year's over with. Again, it means, like I said, about 1.4 billion there. I'm probably going to just leave it at that. I'm going to go in a little more detail. I'm going to go over the financial statement in just a little bit down the road. But that's kind of where we are right now. We'll be making budget revisions or budget amendments according to whatever the state indicates they want to do. The bottom line, approximately $1.4 billion.
That's right.
Down to the action item number 1, accept the retirement study. Got a recommendation?
I recommend that the board accept the retirement of the employee listed in Part 1A of the agenda exhibit effective September the 30th, 2009.
You heard the recommendation, is there a motion?
I make a motion.
Ms. Donners makes the motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Beach makes, Ms. Beach second. Any discussion? All the person voting for, raise your hand. Unanimous. In the history of this board, has anyone ever voted against the person retired?
I don't recall.
Action item number 2, approve family medical leave of absence. Ms. Sachs, our recommendation.
I recommend that the board approve the family medical leave of absence for the employee listed in Part 2A of the agenda exhibit effective September the 8th through December the 4th, 2009.
You heard the recommendation, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Mr. Beckman makes the motion, is there a second?
I'll second.
Ms. Beach second. Discussion? One person voting for, there will be no variation. Unanimous. Action item number 3, approve changes to truancy protocol. That is their recommendation.
I recommend that the board approve the changes to the truancy protocol effective immediately.
Heard the recommendation, is there a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Ms. Beach makes the motion, is there a second?
I second.
Simon, second. Discussion?
Mr. Davis, if you would explain these changes to the board.